Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Fred and Tonka, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you on video is Tonka's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands. You're not new at this, Fred, so everything is going to be very familiar. We're using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and Fred keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give is a tug and let go on Tonka's training collar. And he will be coming home with his very own training collar. He's done a great job. He's sitting nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Tonka heel, and at this point his job is to match pace with his trainer, not forging ahead or lagging behind, staying right with Fred, and each time that Fred stops his feet, Tonka has been taught to sit automatically and wait for his next command. And he's doing a great job, and this will make walking him, whether he's in the city or in the country, a pleasure. He's not dragging you. He's a very sweet boy, eager to please. Now the next exercise that Fred's going to demonstrate for us is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. The open flat of your palm right in front of his muzzle, and the firm one-word command to stay. The long sit stay in basic obedience training is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him as an additional distraction, returning all the way back around to heel position, back where they started, and at this point Tonka expects to get another command. So each time that you return to heel, you have to give the dog another command and let him know what you want him to do next. And they're just doing their heeling and their automatic sits, which he does a beautiful job. Fred leaves him in another stay. And practice your sit stays right in your home. These help to develop attention span and maturity. This time, instead of returning back to his dog, Fred's going to call him. He comes right in front and sits facing Fred. And then he returns back to heel position and back seated. Nice job. And Fred leaves him in another sit stay. You can see he's very focused on his trainer. He comes right in front and sits, looking up. That's good obedience, to get that when a dog looks up at you and is eager to please and likes to work, makes our job a pleasure, and not all of them are like that. Now Fred is going to set up for our down commands, and there are 2 of them. As you know, there's down from a heel, open flat of your palm, straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down, and then Fred leaves him in a stay with the open flat of his palm. The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 to 5 minutes, and you can practice right in your house. You don't have to go outside to practice your stationary commands. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him just as he did on the sit stay as an additional distraction, and Tonka should remain lying down until he gets another command. And they're going to set up to do that down from a heel one more time. You really picked a winner this time. He's a nice boy. Everybody loves him here. Fred put him into a down, gave him the stay. And I'm quite sure if we were feeling brave that we could drop the leash and walk away. He's just done such a fine job. Oh, Fred's feeling brave. Now, that's exactly what you do if he doesn't hold the command. You go back, you put him back into a down, you say the word no first, big no, and then you walk away again. Good job. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate is his down from a distance. This is one of the sweetest, most pleasant Rotties that I've run into recently. Fred leaves him in a sit stay, walks out to the end of his training leash. This is the only time that you'll see him use his right hand to give the command. I got a little teenage going on there, that down from a distance. He was being silly. Now we have demonstrated for you his heel, his automatic sit, his stay, his down from a distance, and his come. These are the exercises that you're going to be practicing with Tonka when you get him home. Please call us if you have any questions or concerns about his behavior, or you have questions about training, anything at all. We're here for you. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company again as your personal dog trainers.